Hi, I'm Dr. Pam Hernandez-Kaufman, one of the co-founders of Serenata Wellness, and we so hope that you are enjoying this Serenata Wellness Reset series. We've been looking at some mind-body practices to help manage unwanted feelings. And you might need to add some cognitive behavioral therapy strategies into what you're already doing. You might want to kill some ants. Ants, automatic negative thoughts. They can flood your brain when you're stressed. There are all kinds of ants. All or nothing thinking, blaming, shaming, catastrophizing, mind reading, fortune telling, minimizing. These ants show up as your brain is searching for solutions to problems, uncertainty, and confusion. It's trying to find answers and it's overworking. Sometimes we need to take control of our brain and tell it what to do. Unfortunately, when the brain is stressed, it can easily get locked into this overthinking process and locked into negative narratives. So I want to show you 3 simple ways to kill those pesky ants. The first is thought stopping. So when we feel anxious, there's a negative thought attached to the anxiety because thoughts make us feel certain ways. So feelings and thoughts are connected. For example, let's say I'm worried that I'm not going to get the job that I'm interviewing for. I feel anxious about it. I'm worried. It's an uncertainty, and I can get really down on myself. And I can begin to say things like, I'm not going to get that job. I'm never going to get a job. I'm making a prediction for the future that's so negative. I might begin to talk about how flooded the market is and there are so many candidates. And instead of going that direction, I can actually thought stop or boss back that thought by substituting a positive thought overlaid onto the negative one. So I might say instead, I might or might not get that job, but I'm a really good candidate. I will find one. I'm not worried about this. I did a great job at the interview. Notice how you feel different when you say something like that versus when you say something negative. Now, sometimes we have to fake it till we make it. But as I say the positive things, my brain will begin to travel in more positive directions. That's neuroplasticity. So let's go ahead and practice thought stopping. I want you to close your eyes or fix your gaze upon a spot and just think of something that's causing you to feel anxious, maybe something bothersome or something that's stressing you out. And then think of the thought that is attached to that feeling. Once you have that thought in mind, stop it. You might see a big stop sign in front of that negative thought, and then substitute in a positive thought instead. You might want to see a green go light attached with that positive thought. Now with your eyes still closed or still fixed upon a certain spot, and with that negative thought in mind, let's practice another ant killing strategy, thought distancing. This is where you imagine putting a negative thought far away from you, distancing yourself from it. So maybe you see the thought traveling on a train and you're staying in the station. Maybe it's easier for you to see it floating away on a soft, pillowy white cloud. Maybe carried away by the wind on a leaf, or maybe carried out to sea on an ocean wave. The point is to distance yourself from that thought and see it as something completely separate from you. Lastly, the thought challenge. This is where you don't give the thought too much weight. In other words, you say, hey, this is just a thought. It may or may not be true. And I don't take it so seriously. And I might ask myself the 4-question turnaround. This is a challenge where I test the validity of a thought. Number 1, I say, is it true? Number 2, can I absolutely 100% be sure that it's true? Number 3, what am I like when I have this thought? And number 4, what will I feel like without it? What I'm doing here is taking the starting point of a negative thought and building a bridge over to where I want to be, which is feeling relaxed, calm, hopeful, optimistic. This is a way that I can carry my brain through neuroplasticity to a place of creating new neural pathways. It's possible to change from one thought to another. Can you think of a hamburger right now? Can you think of a hot dog? You just proved to yourself that you can change your thoughts. The brain has an amazing ability to change and to heal itself and to learn and grow and do new things. Over time and with practice, killing ants or automatic negative thoughts reshape the brain and reduce anxiety. We hope that killing the ants is a helpful strategy for you to add into your bag of tricks. Thanks for tuning in today.